a Bachmann Class 20, 32-03 Delta Sierra, running number 20156, in red stripe livery. They were known as electric type 1s and were nicknamed choppers. There were 228 built between 1957 and 1968. There are 6 still in service and 22 are preserved, and the rest are scrapped or they're mothballed. Top speed of 75 miles per hour, 1000 horsepower. Strange thing is about this loco is I've tried to trace its history and where it's running. On one respected site it says it's been scrapped, yet on another I've seen a picture of it fairly recently, so I don't really know. However, this Bachmann model, it has one major failing. There are no cab lights, driving or warning lights on it. So you're paying a lot of money for a locomotive which in my view falls short of what it should have. However, there are 2 spare spacers on the digital chip, 0 and 13, and I've had cab lights and driving lights put in. 0 is
directional lights.
And 13 is the cab lights. I've also had a driver, or 2 drivers put in this locomotive. Anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing it run, and thank you for watching. Okay, here we are. We're going to do the radius 2 curve points test. Computer programmed, they're all pico insulfrog points. Hopefully you can see the cab lights we've had put in the 2 drivers. We're running the Gaugemaster Prodigy, speed step 1 to 8, and it's such a shame that Bachmann didn't put lights on this. It's a sin. When in all their other diesels they put cab lights and drivers and driving lights. And you can see, I mean basically this to me looks like it's got 2 040 chassis on it. What speed are we running it on?
10.
We're running it on speed 10, which is slow. Put it on 5 and we'll crawl it. And as I say, these are all insulfrog points. There are no droppers in these curve point sidings. The power comes from way beyond the point to the far left on the main loop, and you can see this runs really, really nice. If you can bring it out at speed 10 please. And the top speed's 1 to 8. And this, let's change direction. Sure, then the brakes worked. When I've been looking at this for a long time but waiting to buy one cheap retrospectively, because you've got to factor in the price for having somebody fit the lights. Stick Swipe on eBay fitted the lights for me, which is done to a lot of my locomotives. And hopefully you can see they work really well. And you can see the computer says yes, the loco says yes, but I didn't envisage any issues with this because it's got essentially 2 040 chassis. And then we accelerate away. Thank you. Okay, here we are, going through the station sidings test. They're all wide points, they're all insulfrog points. There's no break between the points, there are no droppers. And you'll see it going into the engine shed. And these have to be deemed a really, really successful locomotive in anybody's book. And you can see we're running it nice and slow. Speed step 128, Gaugemaster Prodigy, and what speed are we running it on?
5.
5. So 5 is pretty slow. Put it on 1 for a few seconds. This is the slowest. Put it up to 5 again, then when it starts going through the points, put it on 1. Now remember, the top speed is 128. These are all insulfrog points. And this is speed step 1, going through an insulfrog point. Speed step 1. And people will try and tell you that digital locomotives do not run on insulfrog points. Okay, increase it to 2, please. So remember, top speed is 128, and this is speed 2. And you can see I've got one driver facing one way and one another. And can you increase it to 5, please? So anybody that says, and I keep repeating myself, that you can't run digital locomotives over insulfrog points, well, and I remind you again, the lights, the drivers and the cab lights I had to put in myself. But you can see this really is a smashing locomotive. But when you buy one, allow for the fact you've got to spend around 50 quid to get the lights done. Okay, here's the tightest part of my track, radius 2 into radius 2 curve point. Worst part of my track, programmed by the computer, but no space to do anything about it. We're going to put the loco through here, and this will not be a problem because essentially it's got two chassis that are really 040. So if you imagine two 040 locomotives joined together at the middle, size wise this is how it looks. And we're going to bring it back. And you notice I've got two drivers put in there, one facing one way and one facing the other. So we've got some kind of realism. Now bear in mind these are mainly driven backwards because the vision looking forwards is not, in my view, best practice. It's a testament to the longevity of the design that it's still 6 in service today. And this is fantastic. This loco really is fantastic. As I say, I can't understand why Bachmann didn't put cab lights in it, drivers, and warning lights, driving lights, because it's not a cheap locomotive when you pay RRP. Now I'm not sure which is forward and which is back, because I know they pulled them going in this direction was the way in which they were used to pull freight trains or the old coach service. I mean, I guess the amount of service these locos have and still have, you could have it pull anything. Okay, we've increased the speed a little bit to 35 of 128, otherwise we're going to be here all day. And here it is coming through the radius 2 curve point, tightest part of the track, and going around. It will not be a problem. But I think it looks pretty cool, pulling these network rail carriages. And here's a head-on view. To make it a little bit different, I've got it pulling the engineer's crane. Which runs really nice. Another Hornby product. And here we are. We're pushing the engineer's crane. As I say, these are all insulfrog points. And now what we've done is we've given it a small mixed freight train. We're just trying to show a bit of variety here. Now if you're watching this on a widescreen TV, you will see the loco going around the back of the layout. And you'll see it now going through the points crossover. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing this loco run. Thank you.